Hi there. So my name's Keith Griggs from digitaldentalprofit.com, and I just want to show you a few things that we normally recommend that people do on their websites, or if we do a website for a dental practice, this is the sort of way we'd like it to look. So, so first of all, at the top, very important, have your phone number and address. So to invite people to contact you and give them all the most important information that they need. And then we have your logo and various links to important places like their team, services, which are all the things down here on the same page. So we'll just start scrolling down. So at the top, what we're doing here is we're presenting people with a free guide to whiter teeth, because this is a subject that a lot of people are very interested in. So if they click on that, they get this, which is a free guide that they can download. And what we do is we put your name at the bottom as the author, and your picture. So this positions you as an expert, and it also gives them a very handy, useful guide. So very importantly, this captures their name and email address and phone number, because a lot of people might just come to your website, look at it for a couple of minutes, and then go away again, and then never ever click on it again. So you've lost them as a patient forever. But if they download this, you've captured them as a contact. You can then send them a very useful, informative newsletter once a month that positions you as an expert. And then at some point in the future, even if they don't do it immediately, they might think, oh, these people sound like they know what they're doing, they sound friendly and approachable, why don't I contact them and make an appointment? So it just creates a connection with them and positions you as an expert, creates trust. So that's why it's very useful to capture people as contacts on your newsletter. We also, we can set this all up, and we provide a service where we will write the newsletters for you, and you can always edit them as you choose if you want to. So that's something that's recommended. And then it's very good to have your photo here with a little bit about you, because it just people like to relate to real people. They want to know there's a friendly, expert, real person there, not just a faceless sort of mass corporation dental practice or whatever. And again, have pictures of your staff here as well, with maybe a short bio underneath. And then the office location, because you're just breaking down the barrier, you're making it just so they know you more and you're more familiar, and then that will make them more likely to want to contact you. So a nice photo of your office with a map, scrollable map showing where it is, so they can easily see how to find you. Then it's very important to just have information about your most popular services, or the sort of services they might be interested in. Have a nice photo, and then all these are also linked from up here. So if they click that, they come straight to this section. So we've just got 3 here, but obviously you can have as many as you like, although if you have too many, it just might make the site a bit too confusing. So maybe just have your top sellers here that people are most interested in. And then it's very good if you can get some testimonials. So we've got some example pictures of people here, and we also recommend that if you're getting testimonials, you use this sort of format. So what is your name, what do you do for a living, what problem were you having, how did you hear about our practice, what was your experience with the practice, and if someone was having the same problem as you, what advice would you give them and why? So every case is different, doesn't have to follow this exact formula, but this would be a nice formula to follow. You can just get out your iPhone. So any sort of happy customer, if they're grateful or seem very friendly and helpful, then you can just take them into a back room at your practice and get your smartphone out and just ask them to spend 5 minutes doing this. And then it's so useful to have things like this on your website, because it just creates a bit of social proof. It's not just you saying how great you are, it's other people as well. So it creates a lot of trust, which is very important for any dental practice. And then at the bottom it's got any other useful information you want to give, like opening hours is very important. And then one thing up here, it's got a blog. So it's very useful if you've got a blog. We haven't got one linked here, but we highly recommend you have a blog and update it frequently, again with useful information, informative information that people want to read, that positions you as an expert. And again, we can write this for you, and it's also good to have infographics as well in your blog posts. The new patients start here, so if there's any documents you want people to fill in rather than them fill it in at the surgery, why not have a link here so people can download and fill them in at home, so they're all ready when they come and see you. Now, one thing which is very important, I don't know if you've noticed it, but we have a little thing here, need help, click here and start chatting with us. Because a lot of people, they might have questions and they might not want to phone you, but it just feels a bit safer just to do everything by text chat. So they could just click that, and then you could put your photo of your receptionist there, hi there, how can I help you, or any other phrase you want, and they click that and chat now. Now it might be you're busy, so again it's useful to get their name and email address in advance. You don't have to have this, but it's very useful. So they enter this, click that, and then immediately they do that, on your computer screen in your office it will beep and a chat box will open up, and your receptionist can just start chatting to people. Or if they're busy or out of hours, a message saying we'll get back to you. Don't have to have that, but I just think it's very useful. And again, it's one of these things that it helps people start engaging with you, and if they do this, then you're much more likely to get them as a patient. Whereas if you otherwise they could just look at your website and 30 seconds later click the close button and they're gone forever. Now, I don't know if your current website is mobile responsive, but this again is very important. So if you look at this one, if you start dragging it like this replicates what sort of happens if they look at it on a smaller device like a tablet or a smartphone. And as you can see, this just reformats very nicely, so we can minimize that, and it just makes all the pictures, and so you can see it just does it very nicely for a smartphone. A lot of older websites do not do this, so make sure yours does this. And the other way of doing it is to just pick up your phone and browse to it and see what it looks like on your phone. It's got to look good on a mobile, because more and more people will look at your website on a mobile. So I think that's all for now. Obviously you can do this all yourself, and I hope that you do. But if you want any help setting it up or maintaining it, we're very happy to do that, and we're specialised in that. So get in touch if you've got any questions at all. By the way, if you're interested in getting my feedback about your own particular website, I will do an analysis of it. So you can just go to digitaldentalprofit.com, click on Website Analyzer, and then you just fill in your details here, URL, name, email, phone, etc. Click there, and I will prepare an analysis myself, and I will email it to you, so you just get a lot more information, because it's easy to have blind spots when you see the same thing over and over and over. So it's just useful to get independent third-party review of something. All the best. Speak soon. Bye.